Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're all having a great, fantastic day. And obviously, from the title and the thumbnail of the video, we're going to be going over the AK117, the best class setup for it. I hope you're all having a great, fantastic day, having a great, fruitful day. Sit back and watch an entire video. Let's get straight into it. Good God. Alrighty, so first things first, the origin of the AK117. Surprisingly, I didn't find it in any other Call of Duty game, but there was one weapon that looked similar to it, which was the AK-12 featured in Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. But anyways, let's actually get into the class of the weapon over here. So first things first, please run these perks. They will help you out. Please. Lightweight, Vulture, Dead Silence. They are a necessity. So let's actually get into the class over here. As you can see, I wanted to make sure that we can improve our accuracy a little bit, not hurt our mobility too much, but then focus upon range, because this is a very friendly, user-friendly weapon because anybody can really use it and do well, but we want to improve it, and the only way we can improve it is kind of building upon either its accuracy or range, and we did here. So let's actually get into the recoil, which there's not going to be any difference that much. The base weapon without any attachments. The hip fire spread is pretty nice, nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. It's manageable, you can work with it. When you aim down sights and don't control the recoil, it just shoots right up, as you can see. I'm probably gonna do it one more time for you guys to see, but it's absolutely crazy. Now when you actually try to control it next, which I will, it's pretty easy for me to do so. The majority of people will not have a difficulty controlling the recoil of this weapon when they want to aim down sights. So that's pretty good. Now, when we actually get to the actual class over here, the hipfire spread is relatively the same. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. But when we aim down sights and we don't control the recoil, you can see that there is a huge improvement here, which is actually going to be pretty beneficial for us. We don't have to worry about controlling the recoil too much because the recoil isn't as crazy. When it comes down to controlling the recoil, it's literally the same. There's no difference at all with controlling or not controlling it, so it's fairly manageable. Now let's actually get into my favorite part over here, and the part where everybody needs to sit down and pay attention to in regards to, which is the damage and the damage range, because this is where it gets really big. And I got really surprised by the math here. So look at the base stats. As you can see, the base stats has 27, 23, 23, 23, 23 at 5 and 10, and then it drops down ever so slightly here and there. So, I mean, like, it's workable, it's manageable. But do you remember those stats? Look at the class. Look at our class. Do you see what happened here? Good God. Our damage was increased at 5 meters, and then at 10 to 30 meters we have the damage and the damage range of the base weapon class. You can pause it, you can pause both graphs and look back and see and compare and contrast. But this is crazy because this means that we are going to be taking less shots to kill when it comes down to, you know, distance type of, you know, battle. Distance gunfights, sorry about that. This is a very good gun when it comes down to trying to take people out at close range because we have an increased damage over there with our damage range. And the mobility is barely damaged. The mobility was what, down 2 points? Down 2 to 3 points at the very most. It's still extremely manageable. You can still take gunfights right in front of you, and it's really good. And let's say you want to take a gunfight right about like those long distance gunfights, you can still do it. You're still going to pack a punch because this class has the damage and the damage range of the base weapon at 5 meters. The base weapon over here without any attachments, without any sort of, you know, perks or attachments is 27, 23, 23, 23, 23 at 5 meters. You're going to be having that at 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters. And when it comes down to 40 meters, we're still much better than the 40 meters of the base weapon. But I mean, like, it's nothing too crazy. Last time I checked, I think it's like, what, 5 to 6 shots instead of 6 to 7? I think it's 6 to 7. Or, yeah, I think it's 6 to 7. But regardless, that's really good. And when I saw that, I immediately had to recheck the numbers because I didn't believe it. It was so crazy, it was so cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on the video, because I know that this is going to be possibly the best class in Call of Duty Mobile, probably one of the best. You know what I mean? The AK117 is a relatively user-friendly weapon. It's a really economical weapon, as I like to call it, because anybody can use it in any sort of situation. And now it's been improved. Good God. So let's actually get into some other facts over here in regards to, statistics, such as the, RPM, rounds per minute, the ADS time, and the reload speed. So our RPM is going to be 710 to 717 rounds per minute for each, base and this class. The rounds per minute is going to be the same. And that's looking pretty good. It's pretty much on the, it's not super fast, but for an assault rifle, it shoots relatively fast. You know what I mean? It's looking pretty good. When it comes down to ADS time, both the class and the base, they are different, but they're different to the point that you're not going to notice, because our mobility was decreased by 2 to 3 points. So not to the point of which you're going to be able to notice it. You're not going to notice it. Now the ADS time is going to be 0.21 to 0.25 seconds. So it's still looking pretty good, still looking fast. You can obviously increase it, but we want to focus on making this the best consistent class setup over here. When it comes down to the reload speed, they're both the same, 1.84 seconds, nothing too crazy on that mark. In general, it's a pretty good class over here that we have for this weapon. Now, I do want to give one more thing. I nearly forgot about it. Iron sights. The iron sights for the base weapon are pretty good. They're manageable. I do not recommend putting on a red dot sight, because it's a really set of easy iron sights that you have here. You're not going to be struggling with it at all. So I highly do recommend that you stick with what you have over here. It's a very good set of iron sight that you have. Now, let's actually get into my opinions, my thoughts on this weapon. It's a very good weapon to use, especially if you are a beginner in Call of Duty Mobile. Let's say you just started the game and you don't know what guns are good to use. Honestly, with Gunsmith, every gun can be good now to using Gunsmith because of, Gunsmith. But one of the best ones to use because of how friendly it is this one, the AK117. Now, especially if you are a AK117 user, you use the AK117 a lot, I highly recommend you using this class. It's going to bump out your damage, you're going to have better accuracy, you're going to be able to control it slightly better, but better accuracy, and you're going to have increased damage. You're practically having OTM rounds, but without the OTM rounds, only using, the damage range. And it's really good that you use this class, because this is going to be now a class that you can use at any sort of distance. 5 meters, close range combat, you're going to have an advantage again. The damage has been increased from 27 to 30, from 23 to 25. That's going to mean 4 shots no matter head or body or, the feet, as you guys saw on the chart. So you're looking really good when it comes down to this weapon. And at the end of the day, I think this is one of the best weapons in Call of Duty Mobile still. It's not the best, but it is one of the best. It's a very good economical weapon that you can use no matter what the situation is. But please run Vulture, because you will run out of ammo. Trust me on that. You will. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to really say. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like. Please make sure to subscribe. And please make sure to share the video. I want to, I have a goal, honestly, of reaching 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is on December 19th, I believe. So I really want to reach that goal, and I can't do it without you guys. So please like, please share. And if you want more videos like this, more Call of Duty Mobile videos, more Call of Duty Gunsmith class setup breakdown videos, subscribe. You will not regret it. You're gonna be impressed by each and every single one of them. Trust me, on this channel, we focus on these sort of things. Anyways, have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to stay fruitful. Remember to stay you. And you're awesome.